My blade.
Wanna try that thing out?
Starting assignment now. Good as new. Got to hold nice and still.
Right there. I cut one.
No, you don't. Good enough. Let me have it.
The rhythm of your visits here over the course of time is pleasant, son of Hades. Well then, why not?
I always come back. Let's try this instead. Here's the fee. else.
You are entirely too young to have had meaningful experience with loss, young Zagreus. Pray to me that you never have to learn.
Nectar bottle. Oh no.
That is far enough.
I get the feeling I am being watched. No chance. My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect. I'm in.
I have a delicious onion waiting for you, boy.
Let's give it a go.
Deft on your feet as ever.
There. Numbskulls. What do we have here? I'll take this one.
Avoided portion, cuz. No one asks too many questions about me or my professional associate down there. I hand souls over to him, and that's it, you understand?
How fares my brother's son of late?
It's good to see you too, mate. I'm here on official business this time, Tisiphone, so, stand aside. Although, I guess the whole point of this job is that you're meant to try to stop me anyway, isn't that right? Well then, let's get to work. Peace, Tisiphone.
Tisiphone defeated.
That's enough, Tartarus. Now we're getting somewhere. More target practice.
Certain someone's back at home with you down there now, cuz. I call it wonderful news, except it isn't news. At least not yet. Though if the time comes that you want to spread the word, just give the signal here.
Let me see. They're both here.
Look, Orvie.
I've never heard anything like this. As good as you two sound each on your own, you're positively wonderful together.
A splendid compliment, my friend. Doubtless the fates themselves conspired to ensure Eurydice and I would meet and sing together, fall in love, and then be cruelly separated for some time.
Now, don't you start with that again, you get me, Orvie? Got our whole entire afterlives ahead of us, and lots of songs to catch up on.
Why, you're correct, of course, my dear. If you'll excuse us, Zagreus, our calling beckons.
Well, see ya.
Moving on. Dionysus. Lord Dionysus, mate, you have made the mood down here materially less miserable, and I am much obliged.
What is that from me? Why, Zag, I mean, you really shouldn't have. You know I can't get enough of this stuff, right? I felt a shiver in the air just now, and that can only mean that chilly Demeter decided to give you a little help there, huh? Or maybe it's just cold. I mean, this is a mountaintop.
Loaded up. For safekeeping. A fountain chamber. Thank you, mate.
My message comes to you by riverboat this time, young Zagreus. At least that Charon is amenable to our attempts to contact you.
Very cool. Look at all that coin. How was the magma temperature lately, Lerny?
Got you.
Enough.
We'll have you back here soon enough, I think.
Try another one, maybe. Should I take the trade? Take me up.
Let's slay some heroes then. What now? There we go. I'm empty.
Deadlier than ever.
How many more of these are there?
By the way, nephew, I hear tell your mother Nyx is quite the catch, if you'll forgive my saying so, of course. Your father's never had much of a sensibility around companionship, though perhaps this concubine of his brought something out in him at last.
All right, Lord Zeus. Time to fish. Got a bite. Another clam. of Minos.
My next opponent has arrived in short order.
Short order? That was another jab about my height, wasn't it?
I do not jab. All of my strength goes into every strike. Observe.
It's reloading.
You're strong.
Got him that time. Hear me on my authority. I'm sure Lord Ares won't mind.
It's my last chance.
That one's regenerating.
Took a bite out of me there.
What's on offer?
really hurt.
Whoa! My understanding is you had a little run-in with an Nemean chariot. Just kind of plowed right into you there, didn't it? You gotta watch where you're going crossing the streets of Elysium next time.
Next time.
Hi! Prince, so is it really true then that you're staying? And that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? We're official co-workers now. Isn't that so exciting? We can share our latest learnings, compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another in the hall.
Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire time.
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye!
Bye. About risking it all, sir. Did you come to any decision about what that meant? What you should do?
I'm getting there, lad. In battle, I would operate on instincts, make snap judgments almost instantly. In other matters, though, I need some time. Your patience, please. I'll let you know if I can figure something out.
Please do.
Nyx has a very steady presence, doesn't she? I want to say she hasn't changed a bit since before you were born, but I know that she's been through a lot.
She's always managed, and quite gracefully at that. Never seen her break a sweat over anything, even when I confronted her about you. Though you two seem closer than I realized, I think.
Well, your father isn't always the conversationalist, and Nyx, she was the first chthonic god I ever met. I suppose she welcomed having another lady about the house.
I'm sure she did.
Tell me something, boy. Zagreus. Why did you do all this? Return the Queen. Go to such lengths. At a certain point, you must have learned the way I felt about her. Yet still you persisted. If I were you, I'd not have done me any favors.
I didn't often stop to give it much thought. I just knew I needed to find her. And then as soon as I did, I knew I needed her in my life. In other words, doing you any favors was never a priority, Father. Just ended up that way, I guess.
I see. I appreciate your candor. Nevertheless, I thank you. I do not know how you accomplished what you did, but know that I am grateful for the outcome, even if I fail to act like it much of the time.
You're welcome. Nyx, I encountered Demeter. She mentioned her daughter, Persephone. You never said she was my grandmother. Didn't you think, under the circumstances, that was something I should know?
Listen to me, child. What you know or do not know is for your protection. Your protection and your birth mother's as well. Your suspicion and your curiosity are warranted, but I can do no more about them now, except to caution you. Are we understood?
Yes, we're understood. What's cooking? Always a pleasure. Father, I know we can't exactly change the past, but we can try to move forward. Look, I know I'm not even supposed to have this stuff, but everyone likes it. Won't you try it at least? Here, take it either way.
I can dispose of this properly. Speaking of disposal, I've no further need for this here, so rid me of it, why don't you? On your way out.
I don't know what to say. Oh.
Zagreus?
Forget another something in my bedchambers there, Meg.
No, we need to talk again. My sisters are involved now in all this. You've really stirred up quite a mess.
I know. I'm sorry, but this is something that I have to do. You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't know. What I'm trying to say is, with my sisters involved, it changes things. Takes some of the pressure off of me.
Some of the pressure? Wait, what are you going to do?
I'm saying I know you're doing what you have to do here, Zagreus. And my sisters and I will always try to stop you. But I'm only doing it because I have to. Understand?
Meg. She... New one there.